Ka Department of Science jong ka St. Mary's College Shillong ha ka jingi trailang bat ka Department of Arts and Culture Government of Meghalaya kala penlong ya ka workshop ka ba arsengi jong ka Inter College Theatre Workshop halor ka Sawangka Festival arjar arbsaw ha St. Mary's College aba keren bat ki kato kini ki khna jong ki college ki balawan bani simbendan lagi college paper jong ka nong ba Shillong ha kini ka workshop kila penpau ke jeng snowman makiyo ya kum kini kalat bat kilong ke bat don bok sisa ba kinyo ru ya kinong hikai ke badai nak jela ke bat tebet bat ke bat don sap man pun snow tu su ya ki habai dei bat kini ka Sawangka lani ka theater workshop nagalang u Samla Damenshan Hynñiewta ba ai jeng hikai habai dei bat ka theater workshop ki Samla jo ke jela jongi kim dei ke baduna habai dei bat ka sap ka phong ulang kidon bun ba kasap kum ka jing shad ka jing Rwai but kiwei pan uwei resource person ba ajing hikai ki usem ba kinik Samla pule ki pele jingmut bha yala de ba ki exercise ki ba pher ki ba mau wa ajing hikai ki habai kren pat ka head department jong ka departments English jong ka St. Mary's ka kong indari as warjri kalong ba kani ka workshop kalong ka badon kam bat nakaleng jongki kinang yai penlong ya kum kini man ai men sim shu ik Samla khamtam habedei bat ka jing penlong ya ka Sawangka Festival.
Are you tense when you sense there's a storm in the air?
Can you find your way back when you're lost in the street?
Do you know how to go to the heavy side layer?
Jericho's coming and Jericho's due. Jericho's due and Jericho's coming. Jericho's coming, Jericho's due. Jericho's due and Jericho's coming. Jericho's coming and Jericho's due. Can you ride on the stick to places far distant? Familiar with candle, with book and with bell. Were you waiting to his friend?
The Piper's assistant. Have you been in a wonders of heaven and hell? Are you mean like a minx?
Are you mean like a lynx? Are you keen to be seen when you're smelling a rat? Were you there when the pharaohs commissioned the Sphinx?
If you find you are, you're a Jericho cat. Jericho songs of Jericho cats. 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 Keep it lively, yeah.
It is a moment in time to show that she's having a panic attack. And so he wrote this particular song to evoke the sensation of having a panic attack. Okay? And when you listen to the song, it actually feels like she's having a panic attack. Right? So when you write for musical theatre, when you write certain musical theatre songs, sometimes you don't have to follow the story, you can just evoke an emotion, evoke a sensation. And here, because he's such a good lyricist, he just wanted to flex his ability to write really good rhymes. And this song is actually, this type of song with really hard consonants is called a patter song. There are a few patter songs in musical theatre, in musicals, that really take consonant sounds and make them hit. So over here, it's all about consonants. And in a while, when we work on performing musical songs, we'll look at that. Okay? And we'll do kind of an exercise on consonants and vowels and perhaps that song. And whoever wants to attempt singing that song. Okay? So, this was all in America. I'll just finish it off this first part because we're going from the 1970s now. We're going to the 1980s, where in America musical theatre was not really that, I wouldn't say popular, but it wasn't really that strong anymore. Because if you look at shows like Cinderella, where it costs a lot of money for costumes, for dancers, and you don't just have, you have a big company of dancers, big company of singers, right? It was costing a lot of money. And people were not willing to invest a lot of money in shows anymore, because it does not only mean that they look at it for entertainment purposes. Even for entertainment purposes, they said, actually we have other issues to think about in life than entertainment, and to put all that money into something like a musical theatre show. That was when the Brits, on the other side of the pond, with a lot of money, a lot of ideas, and a lot of potential, started bringing they started flexing basically, and showing the Americans that we are much better. We're much better. We have the money. We have good writers, good composers, good performers. So they started devising musical theatre in Britain, and then that's what they call the British invasion, coming to Broadway. And slowly all the Broadway theatres started having these shows that were written in Britain. Together, not so fast. Some of them have not. Okay, good. Somebody's walking too fast. No, you're all one unit. Whenever you're ready, pick up the pace. Okay. Okay. Okay, somebody's starting to go faster. Good. And whenever you're ready, you don't have to follow my lead, but whenever you're ready, some of them have look. Not quite, but much better than the first time. And walk. And don't go too close to each other, okay? And don't hold hands or, yeah. And switch positions, go. Switch positions, yeah, go, yeah. One more time, switch positions, yeah. And stop. Sit down. Not too close, not too close. You are all one creature now again. And I won't tell you when to start. Again, the first time we did it, it did not work. Let's see if you can work in tandem this time. Work as a group, work as one unit. Look at each other, trust each other, get up and move around, and then make your pace faster, faster, faster. Run around, jog, and then slow down. Get slower, slower, and slowly start sitting down. Trust each other. Quick, quick, you have only another 10 seconds left. Is it a dining table? I got it. Very good. Now. Very good. Come on, we have it. What? Closet. Okay, they won. Yay!
Dari S. di head department jongka English hang di St. Mary's College.
Kung sila kan YouTube hindi habis ada berkena workshop kalau kena theater tolong taksi.
Hawat. Kani ka workshop ba ngila ya trang hi bandan brosh kata namar ba ngila kwa ban penyar ka sawangka kanang bakan dei hadu kan kot yaki kena jong kiwe college ru kan dia I koordinator jongi Dr. Elrin ila shitom ban mare ban yo sponsorship tinggi kila sponsorship na government Meghalaya Department of Arts and Culture. Dia kila ya ai kata ka sanction tinggi penlong kan workshop namar ba hakan ka workshop ni hakan ka NEP policy atau jong ka government central government kadon kan ka paper apa ka MDC that kan ka multidisciplinary course 166 dia hang ta kadon ka paper ka bakar tengga theater and performance dia mangi kinong hikai English ngi hikai ka theory gitu kini ki story kan jong ka drama Shakespeare gitu dia ndala poi hakan ka performance pada ya ngi dan kam jeng yarang dia ngi yo ban ya keren bat kini ki resource person jong mentas ni di kong lapriang ban ba Damenshan ti ila you can kila ya kidiki expert hakam musical theater ba Damenshan bal I kong lapriang pada de expert jongka physical theater ti bro arngot kidai laka jongka branch ta kadaw ngi ya yo ki kena jongi ru ba ki kena na we ki college ru bakin ya yo jementoy nak ni ke jing hikai jong kini ki expert jong hikai nak kata kadang ko ai kan ni workshop dengan tang dan hi haki kiwe ro ki poetry workshop gindan dia hakan ni ka benai ka banwan dia kan don ke exam ru ti ngatrai ha do August hi ban penlong ya ka theater ngindala yo jing hikai community ngindala ban mentor men hakan ni kadon ka hapo admins kadon ki gitu competition jong ka theater ti kena jungi re ki join hakan tu kan ti job he ya ka script ki hab ya tho hi ka ka jing pair te long ka do ka story tang tampa ki pen pair no indian hakan tu ka por kan ti ki perform tingi kermen bahkan long kan jalong kan ka theater workshop bakin perform no ki kena kan bakin ak no ki kena jongi ya po stage kan tingin kanding sipor
The real work happens.
Hello, I'm Damenshan Hynñiewta. I'm a theatre practitioner based here in Shillong, and I'm one of two resource people today at the Sawanka Festival, a theatre festival, theatre workshop and lecture that is organized by St. Mary's College and the Directorate of Arts and Culture, Shillong.
Can you tell us a little bit about this workshop?
About this workshop. So this workshop is divided into two sections. One was a lecture that we had yesterday about the practicals of theatre and performance, really delving into the theory and the theatrical practices of performance, looking at Indian theatre, looking at theatre in the West, looking at different aspects and practicals of performance, like the use of the body and movement and text and music, and also the technical aspects of light and sound. And then today we had workshop on the performative aspect of it. So looking at musical theatre, which I specialize in, and analyzing the forms of performance in acting, singing and dancing. So we looked at the progression and the history of musical theatre and how these elements of theatre, of acting, singing, and dancing can be used to construct musical theatre. And also, I try to somehow teach the kids to think about not just performance, but directing and writing for musical theatre as well. Engaging by the interaction and the participation and the how the students today really immerse themselves to engage in the theatre games that I hosted, or the theatre exercises and performance exercises. I can really see that I can really see the joy that they have in performing, and also the potential in taking that performance and taking it much bigger and really making a theatrical celebration and explosion of performance. Yeah. Shillong has such a rich it has a rich culture of performers and a rich there's so much talent in this city and in our state, particularly in the performing arts. We see how music is really, as an art form, is really thrives in the state. And I hope and I really see that there's potential for theatre and musical theatre as well.
Your name and then from which college you represent?
My name is Soring Bashum and I'm from Women's College.
So, this is the workshop that you organize here by the St. Mary's. What do you have learned from this workshop?
We're really fortunate and grateful to be a part of this workshop. The activities that we did today, it's really amazing and it's really interesting as well. And for our drama club, we're so ready to take these activities and practice it in our daily meetings. And so we're willing to take up these activities as a new idea for us.
Will it be possible for you as an individual to form a team to organize like such program in the near future?
I think it will be very possible. It's all about having the zeal in us. And so after witnessing all this, it has planted us a seed that is to explore. And so it will be very interesting for us to take up this such workshop and also impart others to know more about this stuff. Thank you.
Naka college you represent.
Te pak kerteng jonga kadai meban kidhar ngade na Shillong Commerce College.
Dekai ke PP.
Ya kani te ngila chupulia school kalong kalong theory pata practical tang impajio tambah kalong tang theory jisisha kila don ki college ki bla implement tambah ki don pat ki bampat implement kata te nakalang jongi ru ngi kwa hide deba dan kalat bakin le kom kini ki chat practicals yang ki student
तो किसो बा कुम की समला जो का लेखले मनी इने की थिएटर की खम इन शबा तब हजला जो ने पति खम दुना ऐसे किसो बा फिला बरे
te nabenta kane ta ka song hi hangi ki samla hi dangi mon nya kane long ngin ya chkhmat ta inam dan ka ta ka jingtiang intur shakhmat long sakawi ru ngila nang la start ngali school te kum ki samla ngi banya yang telikan ban le kane kata ru ka song hi long individually ki bakwa long la sang the song ki department kan tang kata hi
atau vi bal se kom ini kita kalau kawai se kalat samla ban pau ke insan dan kunjuk salat ban aikam macam
hot kata ta ka de kawai ka ba yo la jing kamai na mata samla namar bon na mata ki ka focus ka de baki ong ba ka kam sarkar kala kham ki samla te ki bon baki lalit yo ki different fields kan te kani kalong kawai kalat kamai na mata ki samla ki yo kalat kan makin rumah kani ka kam acting namar kam da than ka ba shu act tang na bar kalong ka ba nadu ka men siam ta ka pen ka jing sultanat epi ya kani ka kam ba pila tang
Kumno ka chingi jong pi kri jong ni bat akne ka jalale se jismat em te ye kumgi ne le kumbo pi on away ka la kam jam ban karshan la se Samla kumno ka chingi
te sing yu i jonga te kata ta shong hi shimet kibrio mla un batai ndai kat kum ka generation meta social media katu te ka khampau ba da khampau makna ka state ka jongi long shabar patta ki yo i katu te tang na katu sharu na bar kila banyo kum ki kinja invitation banyo perform shabar ya kata shokawe kila perform shana state la dia bat na jong la dia kin sa focus ba shabar kin.
Can you tell us about this program? How do you feel?
I feel like it's very thought-provoking, and as a whole, we've learned so much, especially as actors, musicians, or backstage workers, arts and crafts. See, there's so much that we can learn from all of this. Especially recently, like 5 minutes ago, so was teaching us about musical drama. So we're learning all the fundamentals of musical drama. It's not just the actors or like the singers, which are very obvious in a play, in a musical drama, but we're learning more about costume designers and how we can work as a whole. There's a coordination, and we've done exercises on that, so we can build like a synergy around as a team, as a cast, as a drama team as a whole. Yeah, so that's what we've learned recently. And this morning we learned about theater, how we can express ourselves. It's not just how you speak or how you act, but it's important is the gestures as well, how your hands move, or simple things like how your shoulders move. So we're learning all different exercises, and basically all of this is being incorporated in in the acts or in the play as such. Yeah. Adrian Maury. My name. St. Anthony's College.
College you.
Hoy nga katang wala kliem nga day na po Lidikin College.
Kaya iki kay pa PPO na ka workshop.
Mantakas ngi ngalaban ong ba manong kum kerja benoy khasi jungi nga iba shisha kini kinong ba penhikai ngi ai ba ka khasi jungi ka culture jungi ka di shisha ka ba sutanan ngi ala banginya sna kini sibuan ki iki ai te ko de betang bangi de banedan ka jing sotho para mangi bangi ala banede kini ki ai ti no hikai jungi mena I kong la pedang siem di iba start iba nang start di la penikai ngi mena ta ka theater kata bangila bane just by not by speaking tamatang bat ka agru bat ngila banginya ta ka khasi culture jungi ngila ban incorporate nang hapwa te bat mantan pat bat isoru la penikai ngi ta ka musical theater te ka di ka basngutan ra ka niru ting ngi don hap pedeng te laban ong ba ngi kum ki student rung ngila banya so tho bangila ya la banginya tip show shibon kata kum ki literature students sabhe na per ki department rung ngila banginya tip lain kani kum chung ngila banginya ak bani eru ngeyo ka encouragement ken
Ka yu kum gini. Ki ai try ki ba nagliang jompi kum ki Samla pat. Pin kentu ya ki bor ba dai pakin penbiang ya kum kita.
kata te ka de be ha ka bor jungi ki Samla ken kum nung ya kwa banginya le barok khaj ngi start ngi school ngi ai tama idon ni am kata ka jing shlur banginya la banginya take action banginya la banginya la ban ong banginya create kata ki ban ong ba mangi kum ka jela jungi ngi la banginya long te ka shde betang kata ka jing shlur ka di ko we